Hello and welcome to our TUI Marella Discovery 2 ship tour. I'm going to show you all around the ship and the rooms. If you would like to subscribe, hit that bell button and the thumbs up as well. So first of all, we move on to the bedroom. We had room 2534. It was an outside room, obviously on deck 2. We were very close to the sea, so you could see the sea very well outside of your window. You've got a lot of storage space. You have that big sofa there, which turns out into a bed. You've got all your cupboard space, your drawers, your wardrobe, and a Samsung TV there. You also have the desk area with tea, coffee, kettle, and a water dispenser as well, if you need to go and get water in the evening. We have the bathroom here, so it is a shower curtain, which we didn't like massively. However, it did as well. The bathroom was absolutely fine. It did need a little bit more cleaning, however I feel, but it was absolutely fine. So now we move on to deck 11, so this is bar 11. This is where you have a lot of your evenings if you like clubbing. This is the ship's nightclub. It is a very spacious area. You've got a lot of seating. You have the bar right over there in the distance in the corner. Here we are, here's the bar. You've got some seats where you can sit at the bar. Next to bar 11 you have the Sushi Bar. Sushi Bar is linked with Corallar, which is the like the Japanese style restaurant. Here is the restaurant. It is overlooking the front of the ship, which is very nice. You've got lovely views out the front. The sushi is all made in front of yourself, so you can watch them make the sushi, make the food before they bring it to your table. There is a lot of seating here. Obviously, this is not open when the club is open, or it would be extremely loud, but this is on deck 11, outside the club. So next we have Surf and Turf Steakhouse. This is another restaurant. Like the other two, this is also an extra charge. It's not complimentary. We never actually went to these restaurants because they are an extra charge. However, I have heard good things about this steakhouse and Corallar. A lot of people on the ship did say it was extremely good. Here again is the steakhouse. It's nicely decorated. It's all quite bright. Again, it's around the front of the ship. You do get a side view as well off the ship. If you're into steak, if you're into grills, surf and turf, obviously this would be one for you. So next up, deck 10, this is the running track and shuffleboard area. This is where you can play your shuffleboard games. The red bit on the track there is the running track, or obviously you can do the walking track. Deck 10 also has the mini golf course right at the back of the ship. Can get a little bit swayy, which is interesting for mini golf. Also on deck 10, right at the back, overlooking the veranda, you've got the wall. So this is the climbing wall. This isn't open if it does get windy, obviously for safety precautions, but they do let you know in the newsletter and on the tannoid if it will be open. So if you go around the back of the ship, just where the climbing wall is, turn to the back of the ship, you'll have the veranda on deck 9. So this will take you down to deck 9. This is actually at the back of the spa, so anybody going into the spa can exit the doors and they will be on the veranda. This is like an adult only area where you've got these lovely big basket chairs. It is nice to sit out here on a sunny day because it's quite a sun trap. This is just a lovely place to relax, chill out. If you've had one too many maybe the night before, it's just a lovely area. Next up we have going back up to deck 10, we have the deck bar. This is where they will serve drinks. Again, you've got a good view of the pool where you can party. You also can enter onto the running track again and also have a walk round to the back of the ship, where to the right you'll see there is sort of it's like the sun terrace. A lot of people sunbathe around this area. Again, this one's a sun trap. Lovely place to sit. This one's right at the front of the ship this time. Like you can see, the running track goes around the whole of the front to the back of the ship. So next up we have deck 9, so we have the main pool area and the cinema screen. So just above me here you will have a massive cinema screen where at night they will play movies, and also in the day you've got that lovely pool. It's massive, it's nice and deep as well. They also have a child's area in the pool, it's a bit more shallow. A lot of people will sit around here in the day, lovely and sunny, and there's a lot of quizzes to be done and a lot of entertainment from the wonderful entertainment team on board. It is just a really nice area to sit in the day. So just off the pool area you've got, again on deck 9, the Islands restaurant. So this one is complimentary because this is the buffet that you get in with your cruise. It's not the biggest buffet with the most choice on a cruise ship, however, it doesn't need to be because the cruise ship is a bit smaller than others. However, the food is still really good. It's nice and freshly prepared. The chefs also can cook fresh things in the morning, such as omelettes. At night they can cook rice for you, noodles, anything you like. Every day you can get a roast dinner. They always have a nice big joint of meat, which you'll see in some of the vlogs. And they also have a really nice dessert section. It's just a really nice airy space right at the front of the ship. Here you've got your tea and coffee and juice as well. You get all that complimentary. Round the corner there is also somewhere where you can pour your own beer and wine for free. Next up we have, again on deck 9, just off the pool area, the Snack Shack. The Snack Shack is a really good place to go if you are sat by the pool and you want a quick snack. They do things like burgers, hot dogs, chicken, chips. They also do fresh sandwiches and salads if you do want to take those out on an excursion for the day. Also on deck 9 you have the Glass House. So this is the Marella's indoor pool. You've got a lot of seating area around the indoor pool and it's very, very warm in here. I will say on a hot day it does get extremely hot because it's literally like a glass house. But you do have these lovely circle shaped chairs. You've got cabana beds in here. You don't have to rent these, obviously just get your space as quick as you can in the morning, which a lot of people did. This also has the 2 hot tubs and a lovely big pool. It also turns into a restaurant at night where you can order complimentary food, you don't need to pay for it, and also in the corner you will have the sort of late night buffet food where it has a set menu, but it is different every night. This is where you can get the food until late at night, I believe until 1:30 in the morning. We now have the Ocean Spa. So this is just outside the glass house inside, obviously. We've got the spa here. I couldn't get in there because it was locked and it was very early in the morning. But this is where you can have your nails done, your hair, and also have a treatment. And it also goes onto the veranda. Next door, you've got the Ocean's Gym. Very nice, spacious gym. Usually, you don't get a lot of equipment unless the ship is massive, but it's got a very, very good sized gym for any workouts that you may want to do. So we now move down to deck 6. This is the coffee port. So like with the cruisers, they will have a coffee station. This is Marella's. It serves lovely coffee. It was in a recent vlog of mine where I've shown the menus. The coffee is very cheap. It's around £1 something for just a normal latte. It serves cookies, ice cream, sweet treats, and also ice lattes, hot chocolates and cold drinks. It also spans the whole sort of area around the atrium at the top on deck 6, so there's a lot of seating area. So deck 5, this is destination services, reception and photo gallery. So again, this is all on deck 5, all in one loop around the circle around the atrium. This is where if you have any photos on, say, celebration night or a special occasion, this is where you can order your photos from, or just have a look at your photos to see what they look like before you order them. Over the road there you have you've got the reception, sorry. To the right you can see there's penguins. This map as well actually sold for quite a few £100s in the auction that they did towards the cruise funds, basically, to send them out on excursions, have crew parties. Next we have deck 5 still, the Broad Street shops. This is where you can do all your shopping, you can shop till you drop. There's lots of different shops like clothing. I think there was Pandora on here. Also there was a lot of makeup shops, alcohol, duty-free shops, etc. Here again on deck 5, a lot of things are on deck 5 on this ship. However, this is our favourite place to be. This was the Squid Anchor. We were literally in here every single night for every part of activities they had. So they did bingo in here, there was the toughest quiz of the year, there was always the game show, there was a music quiz every single night, different themes. The game shows were different themes each night as well. This is just a great place. If you love entertainment, I feel this is the best place for you to be. Everyone gets involved, everyone has fun, everyone's having a drink. It gets very busy though after a show in the theatre. So I would say if you are in the theatre, maybe leave as everybody is starting to get up, leave quick and get a seat. Downstairs from the Squid Anchor on deck 4 you have the Broadway Show Lounge. So this, going through these lovely big gold doors, this is actually the theatre. So in the theatre, like it says, you have a lot of Broadway shows. You have the same entertainers who do the shows each night. They are extremely talented. You can bring your drinks in here. You can get drinks in here as you arrive in. They give you complimentary drinks that they make up for you. There's lots of space in the seats. There's lots of room. It does get quite busy, so I would say always get a seat at the front because nobody ever sits at the front, but these shows are unbelievable. Also on deck 4 you've got the live room and casino. So the live room also hosts a lot of music, so a lot of live bands. You have the house band Euphoria that was on it when we were on the cruise. They play in here a lot till late at night. You also had the end of cruise music band where all the musicians come together and play a nice, just a big tune of music. It was great, it was brilliant. Everybody got involved, the crew came in, we all clapped the crew for doing so well on the cruise. But yeah, this is a lovely place to be. I would say this is actually the coolest room in the ship as well. It's always very cold in here. They do games in here in the day as well. And here is the casino. It's not a massive one, not like some ships. It wasn't very busy, but people do work this at night. Also on deck 4 you have the main atrium. So the main atrium is where all of the ballroom sort of classes happen at night and in the day. You've also got quiet time, so a lot of people like to sit in here and just have a relaxing time in the day. A crew show is also done here on the last couple of days. I think it's the last day actually, last night it's done. A lot of dancing routines, salsa, samba, anything you can think of, all happens in here. If you also feel a little bit seasick, I would recommend sitting in the main atrium. Because it's in the middle, you hardly get any sway. This is also a really, really pretty atrium. You also have the lifts, so these lifts take you all the way down to deck 2 and 1. Some of them in the main atrium only take you down to deck 4. You also have water dispensers on each level. So deck 4 and 5, so you've got gallery 47 degrees on deck 5, 47 degrees on deck 4. So these are both complimentary restaurants. These are your main dining restaurants. So the gallery 47 degrees on deck 5, that is the Italian restaurant. I would highly recommend going to this. It was one of the best meals and lasagnas I think we've ever had on a cruise. They also do a big cheese wheel where you can get your pasta made in the cheese wheel. That was an extra charge, so be careful because some of them are slightly extra charges. Most of it is complimentary, but this is really easy to get into. There was no wait, you just go up. Because it's a smaller cruise, there was hardly any queues for anything. So you could just go up straight to the reception at the front door area into the main dining room and just ask for a seat and they'll be able to sit you down. The restaurant downstairs as well, so that's the normal main dining room restaurant. This one has different themes each night, so you can have a British night, Italian night, American night, all kind of things like this, and the food is really good. So next up we have the Promenade Deck, again on deck 4. This is where your smoking area is. If you smoke or vape, you can smoke here. Also, the lifeboats hang from this area as well. Obviously, they are extremely secure, so don't worry if you do have any fears on that. You are closer to the sea on this promenade deck because it is so low, but this deck is lovely to walk around on an evening or early morning to catch the sunset and the sunrise. It goes all the way around the front and the back of the ship, so you can get a view right at the front or you can get a view right at the back. It's also really nice to walk off your dinner if you like to just have a walk in general in the morning, or if you like to go for a late night stroll. This is just a lovely area to sit. Some people also sunbathe here. One day we had really hot weather, I think it was around 35 degrees. A lot of people pulled their sunbeds out here and they had a nice day sunbathing. So this actually concludes the ship tour. A few little things that I want to pop in there at the end as well though about the ship also. So it has 11 decks, 918 cabins, has 7 restaurants, 7 bars, 2 pools and hot tubs. It has 9 lifts. It also carries 1,836 passengers. It's 264 metres in length if anybody's interested. with the rooms as well. So you have the room that we were in, that was just a standard outside cabin. You've also got on deck 2 and 3 inside cabins. You can have like a twin or a double. Also on deck 6, 7 and 8 you will receive an inside cabin if you want one. Deck 7 and 8 also has an inside plus cabin, which means it's just a little bit larger. If it's hard for you to get around, these ones would be quite good. On decks 2 and 3 you have the outside cabin, which is what we had, and a deluxe cabin on decks 7 and 8. On deck 6 you can have a balcony cabin, so you get a lovely balcony to look out on the sea. You can also get a deluxe balcony cabin. Also you can get a junior suite cabin with balcony and suite service, and a family one as well, and then a grand suite cabin with balcony and suite service. Again, an executive suite cabin with balcony and suite service, and then a royal suite cabin with balcony and suite service. So I just wanted to let you know a little bit more about the rooms there. You also have kids club, so this was an adults only cruise, but you've got the M club, so this is for ages 3 to 11-year-olds. You've got the hideout, so this is for teenagers, games area, and then you've got the baby centre. These are all in one area together. I believe these are all on deck 9, I think, where the or deck 10, sorry, it was deck 10 where the deck bar was. It's literally just next to that inside. And then if you do want to know any more information, I will pop it down below in the description. But thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you like it. If you did get to this point and enjoyed me rambling on a little bit at the end, please like, subscribe, leave some lovely comments. We do read them, we do enjoy looking at them, because obviously these are our first couple of videos. We're just making sure hopefully we get everything in for you. But yes, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video.